little bit of late night Void Stranger to chill and study to or whatever. Mostly because I think I'm getting to the end of EX mode. It's hard to say. You know what, with the way that EX mode works. But at the same time, I thought it might be interesting to do a stream on this just because, well, things are getting pretty interesting. And past that point, I think that means that, I don't know, I should stream it, I guess. Is that really a good enough excuse, a good enough reason for that? And the answer is probably not. But also at the same time, we're doing it anyway, so let's get to it here. Thankfully, they seem to give me just a... Yeah, sneezed. They give me just a pretty easy way to get around in each one of these areas. This one I did actually find before. Now, how exactly am I supposed to be able to do this, though? Is the real question. Do I just hold it down a couple seconds? Do I even need to be facing the statue? You know, I guess, yeah, okay, I guess I've been going off the idea that I need to be facing the statue. I don't. That's silly, that thing that I was thinking. You just need to hold down the button a couple seconds and that will do it. All right, sure. Okay, what's the next hint that I got here then? Let me go write this down. You know, hey, we're doing what might be the end of EX mode. Where to go is a beaver. It's a good thing that I know what the actual name of these enemies are. And you thought that it wouldn't matter. Goes to show what you, the viewer, I guess, thinks. Alright, well anyway, I still need to go grab you then too. And I guess get down to the bottom. Whatever, from this point it should be pretty easy to do whatever, now that I've realized that you don't actually have to... Don't have to actually do the thing that I was thinking of. Okay, just do this. Glad that it just gives me... Because I just started from the... Oh, of course. Well, actually, this should not be a problem at all, given that I do have wings and everything, right? Just kind of undo the entire stupid gimmick of every one of these levels at this point. Which is silly. But I guess it makes a bit of sense in terms of... Oh yeah, also just real quick. Get rid of the one statue. There we go. Makes sense, it's sort of like a finale type of thing. Fourth to go is a maggot. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Right. Very strange way to do this. But I have also figured out one weirdo ending at this point in time anyway, so put that out of here. We're not continuing on in the normal path down here. Not that it really makes too much of a difference. I know how to solve each one of the puzzles. Anyway. There we go. Thank you for... What is that? Is that another one of those... Nard? I have no idea who that is. One ending down, 35 more endings to go, I assume. Okay. I should remember how to do this. Just did this one after all. Yeah, something like that. Well, this is just straight up solve the puzzle again, so whatever. Should be easy enough. The only real point is that I need to make sure that I can solve the puzzle, of course. grab that. Go grab like a little bit of that. Just kind of keep going everywhere to make sure that the octahedron does not actually follow me. There we are. Do that. And now all I have to do is make sure that we get this line up. There you go. Wait, no. It's not actually that. That's not even what I wanted to do now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm not here to solve the puzzle. Right. How did I forget about that? No, we're not here to solve the puzzle. What we're here to do is we're here to defeat the enemy so they can see the stupid thing. Whatever, there you go. Anyway, 5th to go. A smile. I forgot that it's not even supposed to be what I'm doing here, specifically. I don't know, when I see a puzzle, my first instinct is to solve it, right? That makes sense. That is all. Yeah, and then I can do this. Perfect. And that'll do that then. Okay. With a smile. They really did make this easier than I thought it was going to be, which I am appreciative of. Well, first off, now that I actually know how to do this for every one of the things. 6th is I. There's that then. And I also gives you a way to pretty much cheat out the rest of the puzzle here too, on top of that too. Get out of here. There's not the time. We are here to be solving puzzles and little else. Solving weirdo meta puzzles at this point in time, but you know what? I'm not going to argue. So this one, yeah, it's like doesn't really make too much of a difference because I'm not actually solving any of these, right? Do that. Just gotta hold down the interact button for a couple seconds. And 7th is leech. Okay. Write that down. Not actually going in the order of the Void Lords or anything like that, so I suppose, yeah, there is absolutely no way that you could have possibly figured out what that was, what the solution was supposed to be. Alright. Just going through all of it, just blowing through every one of these puzzles in a weird, stupid way. Hey. First off, good. Final one to go is me. Of course. What else would it be? Well, the final one to go would have been a mimic, right? Because that's the, Wait a second. Is this... probably. That would certainly explain a few things right now. Thanks. Anyway. Now I need to figure out how I need to solve this puzzle at this point in time. What was it? I need to try and figure out what the actual solution to this puzzle was again. Which I already spent. Certainly, we all know that I spent an ungodly amount of time doing this before. Alright. Yeah, and they do specifically make sure that you defeat all the enemies before you can get down into the hut as well. That's funny. I mean, well, it's not like that funny, but it is kind of like, you know, vaguely amusing, right? Okay, let's just... What was the thing that I'm trying to do here? Whatever, it doesn't matter. There you go. That was it, really. Perfect. And then what we do is we go and get... you out here. There you go. That's more what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, still... Oh, wait, no, I could have actually just picked up the shade block. What am I doing? Of course. I have the wings at this point in time. This is the wings area where you're supposed to unlock the wings, but I already have that, so it doesn't matter. Get you back in front. Do that. There we go. Do a little bit of this again. And then it's just basically walk right back into it. There we go. And then we do that. There. And go set that on there too, to just to like style on them. I don't know, whatever. Still solving this in real wacky ways, but you know, at the same time, it is also going pretty well. So it doesn't really matter now, does it? Because of the whole way that this entire thing works. Okay, so I'm just back here again. Now, the question then becomes, of course, do I have to go and do everything again? I guess I probably do, right? Yeah, because that sends me to 41, which is not good. Okay, well, I guess I got to go do a few of these left. We've got a few of these left at this point in time. Fine. Unless there is something else that I could do. I don't think so. No, I do not think that is going to be a thing that I can do. 14. Maybe there was one of the end puzzles, like for one of the end sections or something that I could have done that would have been able to solve that. I don't know, whatever. Look, I can use more practice on some of these puzzles, I suppose, right? That's the way I'm looking at it right now. I want to make sure that I can do them quickly when the time comes. Okay. And it was here. The last loop. And then we do inverted thing for the final loop, and then that works. There we go. All right. Push you down, push that off. Here's some different music. Lead you back up here. Same basic thing that I was just doing, but stupidly did not do. I do have all of the things to be able to cheat this out, as it were, so... Still am going to need to actually do the puzzles for a lot of these, though. Doesn't really make too much of a difference, though. Said something about like, watch out for lightning, though, as I did this the first time, which was ominous. No actual reasoning for what that means. Come on. There we go. I mean, honestly, let's just do this. Like, I'm just going to do these in the right way anyway, because, well, that's how I know how to finish the puzzle at this point in time. I don't even technically need to do that. I already have the wings, but whatever. What was the proper solution for this? There you go. Yeah, that definitely makes that one easier. Well, all of these should be absolutely trivial at this point in time, given that I am more or less fully... Take that, take... That should be good. I am fully... they have every single one of the pieces of equipment and everything like that. But still. There you... And did that one wrong. Good. I didn't actually see if there was a mimic over in the final room, I guess. Would you call it that? I don't know if it's the final one. That's kind of the thing that we're going to be figuring out right now. Because it might end up... Yeah, here we go. Well, whatever, this one should be... Yeah, you know what? I lied. Go back to the regular stuff. That's my favorite statue in the game, by the way, the jukebox. There we go. You know, the fact that it is a bee statue is suspicious in some ways, but then again, I don't know. Maybe it's not suspicious in other ways. All right. Once again, not that any of this really matters, because I should be finishing this up pretty quick, right? Okay, come on, now it's just like a shade. Just do it like that. What do you think? And whatever, I can finish up the rest of these easy enough. So, it was go down here, hit that, and then go from the other side, because I need to get rid of that. And then, what was the deal? I want to... push that down. Recenter you again. This should be just enough pushes to get you off-center. In a way that I didn't want. But, you know, whatever. Here, one more. And then from here, 1, 2... No, wait. Yeah, whatever. Look, I'll get it. Just give me a second. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That was too many times. Whatever. Just do it again. I'll figure this out eventually. Just hit you. Circle around the middle. Slam that one more time. And then from this point, I want you to go down to get out of the way, really. There. All right. I'm going to set this over here. Go put this up here. Then recenter. There you go. All right. I'll get this so that I can do these at least relatively fast soon enough, right? That's the point, at least. I'm trying to do this on... No, wait, I can just keep that one because we're doing this. Yeah, and then that. And then whatever, that works. Look, I don't need to do the exact solution for every one of these. Come on, can I at least just line up with me, you stupid octahedron. There you go. Whatever, frankly, I am going to be totally and completely okay with cheesing out this puzzle, especially because I have already solved it many times, so whatever. Here we go. Now to try and figure out how this entire thing is going to work. Right. Now to try and figure out how this entire thing is going to work when I'm facing the correct direction. Hey, Johannes. Welcome to what might be the end game of EX mode of this lovely video game that we like to call Void Stranger. This is the one. Okay. Now I'm just going to go set my notes over here so that I can actually read them. Here we go. First to go is a shade sign. Shade sign is done. The second to go is octahedron. Octahedron is done. Third to go is beaver. How am I going to be able to do this? I don't know. Seems like they got a specific way in which they want me to do this sort of deal. I don't know if I can set down if at this point in time, I don't know if I can set down the shade block. Probably. I mean, first to go is a shade sign, right? That's what it says. All right, there you go. And if that's not correct, then I guess I'll have to figure it out else in some other style. Third is... Yeah, right. Second is an octahedron. Third is a beaver. This one's a maggot. All right, fifth to go is a smile. Okay. Then we got the eye. Okay. And then me. Okay, but that did not destroy the actual statue. So I guess what I need to do is wait. I mean, it says the first to go. Maybe that just means that it needs to be covered up. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. Because that is kind of how the rest of them work, right? Yeah, that might actually be it. Okay, beaver, then the maggot. Okay. Smile. Eye. Leech. And myself. Still no. Okay, well. I don't know. What's the bit here? And the last is yourself. What does that mean in this case? Well, is there something I can do with the HUD down here? And there is that. But would that solve the puzzle? God, I don't know. Because, okay, So the first thing I need to do is, like, if I pick up the shade sign, for example, could I don't think it's possible for me to be able to solve the rest of this if I have the shade sign gone. What if I just held down the thing again? No. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that, but I don't know. Defeat the agents of the Lords to open the path. Okay. But only the lonely ones in the correct order. And if you think you already know, think again. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's the problem. First to go is a shade sign. Yeah, there is no way that I would be able to defeat all the enemies if I can't move around blocks. Unless... that is the solution. What I need to do is I need to figure out some way to move around the blocks in a way that I can... Before I start up the sequence, I need to figure out a way to move around the blocks in a way that will allow me to do the thing. This is about as good as any solution that I'm going to come up with. So, alright, well, let's try this then. Pick up you. Then next is an octahedron. Then next is a beaver. And then I can go over here. Oh no, I didn't actually set that up correctly, right? There was one more. I need one more block there. Alright, set everything. Get everything out of here. Okay, so I could... Really, of course, it's going to make this annoying for me right now. Alright, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to do a little bit of that. I'm going to go down here. Actually, not even do it like that, but we're going to do it like this. There. Octahedron ain't going to be going nowhere now. All right, anything else I need? Maybe like this. Okay. Pick up you. And then the octahedron. Beaver. Over to the maggot. Smile. Okay. I. Leech. And then myself. There you go. Okay. So you just had to set up everything so that it was able to do it like that. No extra dialogue then, too. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Get out of here. Doesn't matter. That solves that puzzle then. What do we got? Oh, it does continue. Does it continue? I mean, I guess, right? If I do this. Not like that, but yeah, well, yeah, no, that works if I do that. Right, because you can just do that. Now the real question becomes, how do I fix this? All right, but that should be as simple as doing that, though, when I actually figure it out. Okay. Same basic thing. Gotta figure out some way to be able to face them is the problem. There we are. And that covers that one pretty easily. All right. Starting to get a little bit more complex here. Oh, and of course, there's only a limited amount of blocks that I can even get in the first place. All right. Well, to start with, it gives me 2. Hey. All right, if I start out doing this sort of thing, then that will allow me to... is this even useful of what I'm trying to do here? Okay, taking a look right now. That is almost... That would be there? I think that's what I need to do. Grab that one. Maybe like go and grab... Yeah, but also at the same time, it's not going to quite work in the way that I want it to. No. Push this one backwards. Push these 2 forward. That's very close, but still not there. Push this one backwards. Push this one forwards. You up here, and then... Yeah? No, that's the exact same thing as before. Well, it was a good idea to start with. What if I just stacked every one of them right here? Now this seems promising. The only question then becomes, though, what do I do? Well, actually, this should work. Will it, though? Yeah, no, it's not going to work. The way I'm looking at this, then, I like this start. This feels like a promising start to me. But what do I want to do from here? Do I want the beaver to chase me? Do I not want the beaver to chase me? I can... One of the other things I can do is, instead of going directly on there, we can also just do it like this. No. Okay. But it could also be that I just want to approach that in a different way than what I was looking at before. Because if I go and I hit these statues up here again, I think that's like a decent start. This feels like the correct start is the thing. No, it's still... I would need to... Okay. do this correctly, what I need to do. Is there like any other way? No, I think I have to start like this. I don't see any other good way to do the beginning to this particular puzzle. I'm like looking at it, trying to figure out if there is something else that I can do. Start here. If I could wait one extra turn. Is there a thing that I could do to wait one extra turn? I don't think so, because I can't even use the Void Rod as the problem. If I stop... Yep, it is. We are doing midnight. We're doing midnight for what might be the finale for EX mode, potentially, because this is the fourth and seemingly final area, which I thought it was just going to kind of conclude at this point, but apparently it did not. And then finally, Void Stranger is over. No, it's not. You're a fool if you think that is true. What if I were to do this? No, that is nothing. Whatever that was, it wasn't the solution. You will not be free of Void Stranger that easily. I swear to you. Unless you want a 1cc Zero Ranger. I mean, there's still also the you know. Is there anything else I could do? Yeah, there is a different thing that I could do if I wanted to. Go from here. A good start. I like the beginning at least, but yeah, it's just gonna kill me immediately, right? There is also, of course, Zeroist Ranger in this game, is what I was trying to say before I got distracted by... a close solution, but it's not the solution is the thing. What to do about that beaver is the real question, right? Can only move around one block, right? That still remains very much true. Can take out... what to do? Can get rid of the smile, of course. And I did do that. And I can continue to do that. The octahedron would not really be a problem if it wasn't for the beaver. Of course. So yeah, I just want to see, how does everything line up as I go over here? Poorly. Gets rid of that well enough, but then it's just like, yeah, I guess it would actually try to attack me immediately if I go over there. Is there anything different that I could do? Well, one of the things I could do, I suppose, is push this up instead. Just looking at other possibilities as of right now, right? Which kind of sends me more or less over into the same area, right? Is not a terrible idea. Another approach. What to do? All right. Taking a look at this right now. Well, if I do this, what I can do is I can go get this statue up here and then instead push it up, which there's something to be said about that because I could do this. There we go. Nice. All right. That covers one more puzzle. One more puzzle down. I don't even know how many more left to go. But yeah, that at least is something. And this is interesting. Let me just start out like this. I can do this. I don't know. No. I feel like that wasn't even a terrible attempt to start with, but it is also not really clearly not the ideal solution. I can immediately grab a glass block there. I'll do it like this. Oh, he is the best. He is the king of puzzles. Look at him. Look at him. And by him, I mean me. Okay, well. That's at least a good start, but what do we do from here? I have a limited amount of moves. Perfect. What to do? Okay, so. I suppose like an initial start here would be get you over here. So like that gets that on the button. Now if I do this, can do that. Oh, and I actually did screw it up already. I still got to go and get that maggot there as well. Do I? Yes. No? Yes. And I can't get you without dying immediately, unfortunately. So I think that it's pretty clear right now that the entire bit with this puzzle is that I need to have all the leeches survive. Yeah, I don't really think there's any way around that. Seems like one of the first things they want me to do is go with this then. And this will, in fact, as a start, do good. If I press this down, same thing. Press that there as well. No, okay. Ah. That was a good start, though. What do I do from here, then? It's gonna go back and forth until I have this well-timed. Yeah, there you go. Do that is I've got to kill that. Okay, so there is that singular maggot that is kind of in the way right now. Is there something that I can do? Is there something they want me to do with that? And that's the only thing I can think of right now. I can remove one block and put down one more block. I think the gimmick that they want me to go for, at least taking a look at it right now, is that what I actually want to do is I want to move one of the buttons here. Because I can move a button, of course. I think that safely goes without saying. However, which one and how do I do it? Could be the bottom. It could be the bottom leech. What if I just completely and totally get rid of them? Do that. Do this. I can do like this. Nope, not like that. Is there a way I can push that up without else dying? Well, do I need... I don't actually need to push a block there if I'm doing this. Yeah, no, yeah, I do. Because I still need to push that one block down. I thought we were done with Void Stranger. This is EX mode. Don't you know what EX mode means? Like, do that sort of thing. Grab you. Put that there. That's almost there. Is there anything that I can do about that upper left button? That's the one that I think that is really starting to cause me issues. Gotta beat EX mode. How do you forget about EX mode? Of course. The ultimate mode. Oh, what did I do? Hey, what's going on? We're doing a little bit of Void Stranger. You know it. You love it. You love Void. Say you love Void Stranger, don't you? If I get rid of you instead. And then we could go grab like this button. Will we be doing Hyper Turbo mode? We'll be doing Hyper Turbo Championship Edition mode, yes. Absolutely. Like, what sort of question is that? Push that there as well. What to do? Come on. I feel like I am so close to being able to get this. If I go over here and like do this. Do that? Is there something? Is that anything? Well, one thing I can do is I can do like that and that in one fell swoop. Is that helpful to me? Almost certainly. I feel like there's definitely something to that. So, what do we do from here? Where are we going? Can make a good 2 motions there. What if I were to, like, replace this? Then we can move this. Okay, is this anything? I don't think so. Yeah, because even if I did that, that's just going to lock that one over there. And even if I tried to defeat that one, that will not do anything. Okay, well, that one's not. What's the next one? What's the next thing? I feel like moving around the buttons feels like the solution. At least the way that I'm looking at this right now. And I do like this idea of being able to both defeat that and then push that too. And even grab that button, but I feel like it isn't. Well, what do you think then, chat? You don't know how to do puzzles. When is the last time that you Sokobond? I think I am 100% entirely correct. Type of correctness heretofore unseen by humanity. Will you get over here? Good synchronization. Well, I don't really think that it was going to be going much of anywhere anyway. It was a good try, though. They were just meant to block enemies. They wouldn't be maggots. They would be they would be hands. They would be the eyes. And if I grab this... Here, just like looking at this in the traditional style that I was doing it before. There you go. I got it. I got it. Took me a second there. I knew moving around the buttons was definitely going to be the solution, though. I just had to figure out exactly how I wanted to. It was just in that way. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so yeah, that covers one more. Now what are we doing? That it's a solution. That is absolutely the solution that they intended. I don't know how you could see it any way else. Okay, so I need to do this to start with. Okay, I see the bit. I see the bit that they're trying to do. Now I need to go and kill both of the... Yeah, okay, I see what we're doing here. Okay. Actually, no, that was definitely not the one. So from here, what I need to do is I need to destroy both the statues at the same time. This setup is to force me to have one of the statues activated, so I can't just do them individually. There's also the Mon statue at the very end there, which will make sure that, you know, I get zapped even if I do manage to kill the octahedron for whatever reason. So from here... let's get you nice and lined up. Well, do I want to get them nice and lined up? I'm thinking about it right now. I don't know. No. That's a good start, though. I need to get them both at the same time. So I need to figure out what I need to do with that to begin with. Which, unfortunately, I think does mean math. Which I really don't want to do. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing this? How are we approaching this? Eat the meatballs. They're not meatballs. They're eggs. And actually, one of the Void Lords does eat these eggs. Okay. No, I don't think I want to do it like that. I have the obvious start. These are certainly meatballs. They look like eggs, and they have like a little skull on them. What are you talking about? Okay, it feels like the solution that they want me to do. What are we doing now? What are we doing? It seems like the one on the bottom needs to go vertical. And the one on the top needs to go also vertical, but over on the side. You're not ovoid. Well, they hatch into things like all the weird monsters that you're seeing right now. And it wasn't quite anything there. Alright, well, if I start here, could just go down. Yeah, but then... I can do that too if I wanted to, but that's not really a great idea. No, that just locked me in place. What do I want to do? Yeah. Can do stuff like this. That sends them in sort of a very specific way. No, again, that just sends them directly into each other, which is not what I'm looking for. What I need to do right now is I need to get them both on those... well, I need to use both of these circles things first. Maybe that's something, though, if I just go down here and then run directly in front of you. I can even do this. No, that's not going to be good enough. Because I have a very limited amount of time. I think that... Oh, right, I can't do it like that. I forgot to do the starting, because it's like they forced to do this at the start for the sake of the puzzle, of course. And I can't go up here. Well, I can go up here, but you know what I mean, because well, all that sort of stuff's going to happen. There's a very limited amount of things that you have that you can do. And I think the way they want me to start this out is like this. Let's get you up here. And also, let's just... Yeah, that would do it. Okay. I think that is a solution. So, the way that I want to do this then is get you down here. You here, you here. Walk on that once. And from here, I can get you up here. Get you also up here. And then we start the incredible journey that I just did there. Perfect. Okay, that is one more down, baby. Except no substitutes. Actually, you know what? At this point in time, I can just kind of, well, not do it like that exactly, but I mean, go and zap the stupid geometric shape that I got going on here. Take that, you idiot. Hey, once again, I approve myself to be a super genius. Can you believe that? All right, what do we got? Now, first off, hey, what's going on? Leave the leeches be. I can get in your way. Well, they mean no harm. Only seep warmth aimlessly, like the others. That's an interesting way to put that. Right. Okay, no, so I see. The puzzle here is just that I need to make sure that I don't kill the leeches. Which, sure. Let's get you nice and desynced there. Nope. You are not Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, no, Wile E. Coyote is stupid compared to me. Can't believe you would even compare me to some guy who calls himself a super genius. How embarrassing. I can even do this. Ow. An actual super genius would have an ounce of modesty. Let me tell you. I'm going to sneak around. Oh, well, I mean, I could have probably snuck around there if I did that correctly. Stupid leeches. Thinking they're so smart. They ain't. I'm the super genius. Truly the Elon Musk avoid stranger streaming. Hey, it's me. I'm like Elon Musk over here. Out of my way. Okay. That's how Elon Musk talks, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. I didn't. For some reason, I registered that as a wall over there, which is why I did that. Doesn't really make any sense otherwise. I mean, well, you know, really, just. I suppose one of the things I guess one of the things I do need to remember is that they do force me into using a shade block there, which I guess is the real difficulty of this puzzle, because otherwise it would be pretty easy. So maybe I do want to go and create this sort of bridge that I was looking at before. Feels like a not entirely terrible idea. So just curious. All right, I thought so. But I wanted to make sure that that was in fact the case of what they were planning to do. They're going to force me into getting a shade. What do I do from here then? I think I see what I want to do. I want to push this other statue down here so that I can get it over here, and I think that... what's the other thing that I'm trying to think of right now? If we can make like a little bridge down here. Well, one, that's just, you know, handy by itself. But two, I think that will allow me to handle doing the shade stuff a little bit better than if I don't. Actually, am I going to be able to do that? You know, I don't think I am. Now, okay, I'm looking at this right now. I think what I want to do is I want to use one of the different statues to be able to do that. Should still work out effectively the same way. And then I think I do actually want to do that, specifically because that will give me enough room then to maneuver around. The leeches. And I actually want this also give me enough room to maneuver around the leeches. Maybe. What is... there's one more... There's that one statue on the bottom left that I think... Those are clearly snakes. They are not snakes. They look like... Give me a second. Here's an HD image of one. That is not a snake. Now they are based like, you know, based off of snake characters, but they're not. They look like that. You're looking at it right now. You can even see like the 4 fangs around the middle of them and everything like that. They're clearly leeches. This is a worm. It's a leech. Worms don't have teeth. In Dune, is there sand leeches? It's a completely... We don't live on Arrakis, you know. There are teeth in sandworms. What? Why is Frank Herbert the arbiter of worms and teeth? Could I? No, because I could really... No, I can. I mean, I should be able to. And George Lucas. And George Lucas. That is actually true. I made this crappy bounty hunter character that's going to be in part of every single toy forever at this point. I hope you enjoy him, even though the movie sucks. Anyway. You know, I never did anything for May 4th. I should have. The snake. Do you want me just to put that up on screen until you understand? There. Yeah, there's the one snake statue. By the way, those are snake statues. And the leech is associated with a snake character, but it is not actually a... But these are not actually snakes. Do they want me? Looks a bit like a penis. You say that about everything. I don't think you know what a penis looks like. Annelids have, like, okay, do I gotta show you, like, a picture of a leech? Does your penis have teeth? No. It does not. Here's another picture here of a leech. Annelids are segmented. Like, look at this. Look at the comparison between these two funky little guys. That's absolutely a leech. Here's another picture of it. Here's more pictures of leeches. That's not a leech. That is a leech. Here, straight from Wikipedia. That's a leech. Look at it. Look at them. Look at the teeth. Look at the segments. That's a leech. Ain't teeth. Yeah, it has little teeth on it. Do you not see the little teeth? You want me just to go start reading the Wikipedia page for this? Jawless leeches, or freshwater leeches, are an order of aquatic leeches. Despite the common name freshwater leeches, species are found in both sea and freshwater. They are defined by the presence of protrusible proboscis instead of jaws, as well as having colorless blood. They move by inchworming and are found worldwide. It contains 110 different species, some of them being gigantic. What is Beetlejuice considered to be a sandworm? I don't care what Beetlejuice has to say. Why are you trusting Beetlejuice's to be... did some guy whose name is just a stupid spoonerism of a star? Why would you trust them as your arbiter on what a sandworm is? What even is a sand? I'm gonna go look up, like, Wikipedia. What is a sandworm? A sandworm is a fictional extraterrestrial creature. It's not even real, chat. Because if it was real, it would be classed as a leech. Like, you're all so fucking stupid. I can't even believe it. I can't believe that this is the community that I have to play to. And I love you all, and please keep giving me money. All right, anyway. I trust Michael Keaton. I don't. What has Michael Keaton ever done for me? Can you prove it's fictional? Why would that onus be on me? It's like, well, it's like we're getting into, like, well, I mean, nobody's seen Bigfoot, but can you really prove that it doesn't exist? I'm going full on, like, the devil's proof. Okay, well, I didn't realize that I was playing to a Pascal's Wager audience as well. What are you talking about? Yes. The leech's greatest trick was proving that it was getting Frank Herbert to write about it in a fictional setting. When it's clearly a snake, the game literally just called them leeches. Like right here. God, you're all so fucking stupid. I can't even believe it. Anyway, all I need to do is just figure out what I need to do here. Chad is guest starring as Second Guy. Second Guy's right there! In leeches, the original blood vascular system has been lost and replaced with a modified coleum known as a hemocoleomic system. The coleomic fluid, called the hemocoleomic fluid, has taken over as a role as blood. So there you go! That is Second Guy, straight from Second Guy. Something that I don't really understand, but they said it. Like, what am I going to say on that point, really? Do I want to do that, though? Well, okay, you know... A leech is a worm that sucks blood, but they are the same size as your character, so they suck people, and worms that suck people is a snake by definition. Now, look, I know that you... Now, I am going to require proof of a snake sucking a person. I think you're thinking of Like-Likes from The Legend of Zelda, which are also still annelids. They are absolutely not supposed to be any form of... A Like-Like is a leech. Yeah, like these things. You know how large Like-Likes are? Go look at them in Zelda 64. Alone. Now, what am I doing here? These things are snakes. Do I have to show you the picture again? Don't make me tap the sign. Snake sucking. Now we enter the furry porn section. Or that one part in Snakes on a Plane where that guy gets his dick bit while he's in the bathroom and he's like, get off my dick. That was a pretty great scene. I mean, I'm sure that you can probably find some more. Didn't the new Kung Fu Panda come out? I'm sure that there's probably a revival of that type of content if you're really looking for it. What if I push her over here? The thing is, there is a snake in the void. It's the namesake of well, it's the shown as this. These statues are the actual. It's a cobra. It's like a cobra that exists in the void here. But these are not cobras. These are leeches. Did you actually watch Snakes on a Plane? Yeah, in theaters actually. It was okay. The audience was very obnoxious because they were all fucking meme lords and nobody wanted to just apparently enjoy the movie. Yeah, I don't think I can push it from there. One man's leech is another man's snake. That is factually untrue. If I told you to get me a snake, which I do all the time, for manifold reasons, and you brought back a leech, I would be very angry at you, and you would be fired. Leeches are a class of segmented worms. Never said. I told you they're annelids. They're part of the same family. I know. Worms. Snakes are not worms. What are you talking about? This is even less correct than before. Did you think that I was saying that a leech is not a worm? It is. Would you love me if I was a leech, Chad? No. What? Why not? Yes. Okay, that's what I want to hear. It seems like I need to go do that. That means that they really do want me to do that. Maybe? Okay. Now, if you say I don't know and can you repeat the question, I'm ending stream right now.